Let's now move on to the product settings. We already know that a page has been created called Shop. I would say leave that as it is. Do not change these settings unless you are only ever selling one product. So if your website was for a bookstore and you only had one book to sell, once they've gone and said add to cart, you may want to redirect them directly to the cart. But if you're selling a lot of products, I would leave this unticked. You don't need to mess around with these unless you are very specific in the sizes. This does not mean we have to assign a weight to our products, but if you are selling items where the weight matters in terms of shipping or classes, this could be quite important. Do you want to enable product reviews? So if people have purchased an item, they could leave a review to say what they think of it. I will ensure though that reviews can only be left by verified owners. There are further sub-items that do sit within products, and we are going to go through them one by one. Let's now go into inventory. Are we going to enable stock management? I would do that. Are we going to hold stock for a certain amount of time? Now, if you were selling tickets, you may want to change that to be 10 or 15 minutes, especially if you know there's a huge amount of demand for your product. Let's now go to downloadable products. We are not going to have any downloadable products this part of the course. In a later version of this, we will be adding in downloadable products, but for now, we're going to leave this. Just to let you know, though, that if you were selling downloadable products, I would leave this as is, except I would say that downloads require login. Approved download directories, this kind of will be where have you gone and put the file. If your files or your ebooks were set up on a Google directory or elsewhere, you would need to go and click Add New and go and add in the relevant details. Let's now go to the Advanced tab. I'm not going to enable any of these because we are going to be using a separate system in terms of how we pull our information over and how we do our filtering. So that was the products settings for WooCommerce.